A little ray of sunshine, a little ray of sunshine. Hello, my little raindrops. Welcome to my channel. Ray of sunshine, ray of sunshine. Welcome. Enjoy the video. Hello my little angels, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing a quick video before I go to bed, and this is most about me getting into cosplay. And as you can see, I got a big giant irritant working because I cleaned my room. I stopped being a lazy bum and decided to clean my room. And my cosplays are that way, but you cannot see them at the moment because they're hanging up. And I think it's time I start to change into cosplays, and I'm going to do them one by one by the one I first completed, which was Belle. Belle was the first one I completed. Okay. By the way, this is my whip-like thing. I love this thing, and I'm going to be using this for some cosplay at a later time, but let me get into my first cosplay, shall we? Whoa! That fell. Let's get into cosplay, shall we? Woo-choo! Okay, here's the first cosplay, which was Belle. But the one thing is, Belle's cosplay is pretty much falling into pieces, and I need to refix them. With me adding, of course, the spine and everything I have made. So the spine, the collar, everything is made for this cosplay. And in total, if you have the jacket and everything at home, this cosplay is pretty easy to cosplay if you have every item at home. If you do not, and you need to make some of the items by hand, like the leash isn't hard to sew and cut. Maybe takes about 5 minutes to cut it, and maybe 15 minutes to sew it properly so it doesn't break off. The jacket, if you have a jacket like this at home, is wonderful for this cosplay because it goes great. It's a great jacket, probably an easy jacket to wear. Really easy, but extremely hot. If you have a white beanie, it's a good beanie to wear for your cosplay because it helps a lot to get your hair out of the way and not to wear a ball cap. Woo! A neck piece, I made this one. It took about 30 minutes to make because I hand sewn it. If you hand sewing it, the neck will take 30 minutes to make. And I did this from an old black jacket, an old black shirt I have. So it was really easy to do. The legs for Sans, I only have them on here. I'm going to take them off of here, and I'm probably going to interpret them into shorter pants and put them on underneath shorts now in cosplays, but I'm going to have to fix up Belle's pants as I do that. But since we're done with Belle, let's move on to my next cosplay character I finished with, I think was regular Sans. Let's get into cosplay, shall we? Whooshoo! Okay, so this is my Sans cosplay. I used blue shorts because I didn't have any more black ones because most of them are taken, and if I do have them, I didn't have them at the time for this cosplay, so I went with blue. Went for his normal top, got the spine on the hat, and this cosplay is very simple because I had this jacket. It doesn't have the white fur on it, but I do have a small plush of Sans with a jacket like this one, so I decided to use this one for it. My best thing about having this cosplay is a hot dog. I can literally tell you guys to eat it, and you guys will eat this hot dog because it's, even though it's a stuffed hot dog, squishy, squishy. Anyways, this is my Sans cosplay from head to toe. You guys can definitely see my feet. So, Sans cosplay from head to toe. And the one thing is, it's very hard to keep the shirt white. So, I barely go out on this cosplay, and I keep it in this bag. This bag is mostly heavy because Sans pet rock is inside of it. Yep, I decided to do the pet rock thing. Anyways, the next cosplay, let me think. Who would be the next cosplay I did? Blue was the next cosplay I did. Okay, it's time to turn into an innocent little cinnamon roll. Or into a wait, before I do that, one thing about this cosplay is it can be doubled. If I just put the hood up, I'm out dust. So I can do this cosplay in and out really quick, so Sans dust. Yay. Double cosplay. I guess it's time to hit it and move on to the next cosplay, shall we? Boom. Oh wait, I almost forgot. This cosplay I did was very simple, easy cosplay to do because I had everything at home. I had the jacket, the shirt, and the pants. These I got from my church for free. But if you go out and buy some slippers, you can probably buy them real cheap. Slippers like these for sands, and they will do good as sand slippers. One thing is they're very thin, so be careful with how you wear these, and if your feet are breathable. I mean it. Be extremely careful. Anyways, the next cosplay is blue. Let's get into it. Okay, so this is technically my blueberry cosplay. It's a very simple cosplay to make and to get, but of course I handmade Blue's gloves because I'm an ignoramus and didn't do his shoulder pads. But this is the cosplay I have for Blue at the moment, which are his gloves. I do have shoes for him running around my corner there, but I'm not wearing them at the moment because shoes are shoes and they're hot. But I also have shoes for, since I have shoes for, I think for all of them I have shoes for. But this is Blue. He also gets blue pants, not black, like shorts, like they're supposed to be, because at the time I did not have any black shorts. Because this cosplay I took sewing, it was only sewing for the gloves and this, which took me a bit to sew the gloves. Because I sewed these around my hands, so they actually go on my hands like almost perfect. So these took about 15 minutes for each finger, just to sew down the finger length right here. But if you were to do this cosplay, I would tell you to use a sewing machine and do measurements. Please do measurements. The scarf has a unique feature to it I like. It has a hood onto it, so I can become yandere blue whenever I choose to. As you can see, I changed my beanie to the blue one, which I use this one occasionally for blue. But at times, if I lose my beanies, I will always use the white one as a default head skin. Unless if I'm doing error, it will always be the black one for error. Thinking of error, who was the next person I did? I know it wasn't error. It was Fat. It was Papyrus. It was Fat Papyrus, my first Papyrus cosplay. Oh my goodness. This is going to be an interesting one to do, human. Oh, human. Where did you go? Okay, I'm having too much fun in this cosplay. Let's get on to the next cosplay, shall we? Before I get to attach to this cosplay, like I said, this took me a while to sew because I cut off sleeves from an old blue jacket and sewed them onto the top of the jacket for a hood. So, yeah, this is my blueberry scarf and outfit. I'll see you guys when we get the next cosplay on, shall we? Okay, so this is Felt Papyrus cosplay. This one is not too hard of a one to do because I think this is one of the simplest ones I could do for Papyrus. Mostly because he wears mostly black, right, his red scarf. And I don't have the shoulder pads because I haven't made those because shoulder pads are heavy to wear, and that the magnificent, evil Papyrus has no time for such wear. But he does love you guys. This cosplay was very simple to do. All I needed was a pair of black pants, a black top, and the spine, which the spine did not come originally with the cosplay because I didn't have it. The scarf, hat, and gloves are all part of a set I got from my church. So these gloves are super long fingers, so they fit very well for Papyrus to make my fingers look longer, but not the thumbs. Poor thumbs. Anyways, I wear this cosplay a lot. Well, not a lot, but I do like this cosplay. This cosplay is very easy to do because it requires no sewing unless you're doing the spine, which there's no back to the spine. But mostly because I like to let this hang in the back because unless I have a hair tie, which I don't have right now because it's in my hair. But anyway, this is Papyrus cosplay. And of course, if I wanted to turn myself into cherry sands.
Papyrus, you lazy ass! Where the fuck are you?
It's very easy to do because this cosplay can be both ways because they both wear the exact same outfit, but one of them is chubbier and smaller. So this is a pretty easy cosplay to cosplay as both characters simultaneously. And of course, I'm working on more cosplays as I speak, but next, it's time to get into my next cosplay, which earlier I mentioned a little bit of an error. Didn't do him, did Ink next. Let's get into Era's love triangle. Shall we? Let's do it. Okay, so this is the hottest cosplay to be getting into because Ink has the most parts to his cosplay. And I'm thinking just on this one on camera because this one doesn't have me putting on much, but the scarf, the iron pieces, so I have a scarf. I added this part to it so it has the different coloration of his scarf, changing colors, and the scarf is now extremely 10 times longer, so I now have to wrap it around multiple times like this to get the cosplay to technically not touch the floor, but still going to touch it because it likes to do this to me. Here's his satchel I handmade. I handmade a bunch of ink stuff because I didn't have it all. So this cosplay did take me a while to become. Oh my. Oh, there's the other one. I was like, I'm missing pieces. Okay, these pieces go to the outer elbow, so this one. I gotta be sure I get the pieces correct, otherwise my cosplay does not look right. I know Era is missing the small blue triangles on his shoulders in the white spots, but I got really tired and lazy after I finished doing this for hours, so this one took me a while to actually want to be like, okay, I'm done. I don't want to do more. I don't want to do more, even though I might have to. It goes on the outer elbow. It's hard to always figure out how to do ink because his cosplay has the most to it, and his stuff is all mostly on his sleeves. Literally. His whole entire arm pieces. His whole entire arm pieces are all separated for me as I do this, so I'm really tugging on them to get them on properly, and they fit on my arm properly like they're little donuts. So this is ink cosplay as you know it. The scarf I handmade. The scarf didn't take me too long. I took 2 pieces of fabric, sewed them together so they went across my chest, added these pieces onto it, the golden, the brown, and the little pencil holder down here. This took me maybe 30 minutes to make this. The arm pieces, the hands, didn't take me too long to make because they were cut of a regular jacket that was cut really close to the side. So all I needed to do was cut the side and sew up one side up for the gloves. The gloves are pretty easy to make. The donut parts were pretty simple to make. I took the end pieces of the gloves pieces that belong to this jacket and I rolled them out, stuffed them, and I sewed them together on the inside so they made little donuts. Those took 5 minutes for each, so they're very simple to make. The scarf, well, the scarf didn't take too long. It's 3 pieces of fabric. These 2 are from the same one. This is just a regular scarf I had that is another shade of brown, so I used that. The arm pieces didn't take long. They were cut out and they're made of 4 different pieces. The arm piece, these ones, and this one right here. Give me a minute. One of the easiest things to get was his jacket around his waist, because this is my Winnie the Pooh jacket I have here that's blue, and you never really see the hood, so it's a good jacket to use for this cosplay. I hand sewn these on, so it's a good thing to do. So I'm going to get out of the cosplay of this one, and we're going to get into Era, shall we? Out of Ink's cosplay, I'm now in Era's cosplay. Well, not completely, but I have the shorts on and the spine on, like always. Anyways, Ink cosplay is very hot to be in. There's a lot of pieces to it. His pants took me the longest to make because his pants are normal shorts mixed with the thigh pieces I needed, like the arms. So they each had 3 pieces each, and the leg piece added to it. And then I added the suspenders on it and had the extra points added to it. This cosplay, though, probably the simplest one I can do while getting into cosplay. But his makeup to do is horrifying for multiple reasons. Yellow does not show up good on my complexion or my skin unless I'm using paint. As if you guys didn't know, I mostly use color pencils when I do the faces of characters. I get them wet and I use color pencils to do the face. This is Era's cosplay, along with his heart right here that he uses. This is the simple and easiest cosplay to get into. That's not the hottest, but I think it's time we move on to the one I'm more afraid about. It's the more
the more sadistic one, which is the reason why I made the whole freaking skeleton ribcage for the reason. But anyways, I think it's time we get into Les Sans cosplay, shall we? Because this cosplay is very simple. You have a regular black jacket, you use it. This one does not have a hood on it, because you barely ever see Eric with his hood on, because he's usually always very lazy. But of course, I have the red shirt, I get the pants. If I do have a black jacket around with a hood on that is not used for another cosplay, I will do that. But because of that, I'm going to take this one off, and I'm going to tell you guys one thing. I am working on another cosplay that you guys are going to love. I can't do Dust because Dust and Sands are too close together. I might do Killer, which would be an easy one to do. Another one, I might do Nightmare because I have a bunch of blacks that I can use for Nightmare. You guys tell me. I'm going to leave in a poll up above right about now. Do you guys want me to do Nightmare, Error, a Killer? You want me to do Horror Sands, which means I'm going to need red and a white shirt. Oops, about that. But I'm going to need a couple cosplays to do. I want you guys to pick. There's going to be a small poll right here, and then probably another one later on, asking you guys to enjoy the video. It's just because I'm a lazy bum. Let's get all this cosplay and get into our final cosplay of the night, shall we? Let's go. Oh, I didn't pause it. Oh well. Well, I have left this pants on already, which are long, and of course, it's my favorite type of pants. They're very breathy, and one thing is about less shirts is it's very small. I was going to make this bigger or longer, but I decided to stick with the extremely small version of it because he's less, because he doesn't give a damn. Main reason why I made the spine. Ooh, gotta get it down the back, don't I? Yes, I do. The consequences of being less for you guys. Oh my. Anyways, it gets completely down the back. The next thing I put on is mostly his jacket, which is just this, which is a simple put on, because it fits right on. The jacket didn't take me much to make. I cut in half an old sweater I had. I took off the sleeves of it. Couldn't have took the same fabric I used for blue scarf. That jacket, I used it to make the bottom of the zipper. For the bottom of his jacket here. Just so if I want the cosplay to look more purple. Oh my goodness. I hate this right now. I can zip it up at the bottom, but it's too hot and I'm too lazy to do that. So let's get this on, shall we? His cosplay is probably one of the simpler ones I do. Ooh. I gave him a purple beanie. Of all the beanies I could have given him, I gave him purple. Just because he's very lustful. And at the time being, I have no idea where his other black glove went off to. So for the time being, did it fall back over here? No. For the time being, I'm using one purple glove and one black glove that I hand make. I like the purple ones because they fit over my wrist just fine. They're not too long, but I don't mind the mix match colors for him because I guess it would make sense. Those are my star ones. Wait, I'm supposed to be wearing these ones. Why am I? Anyways, these are actually his pants. They're starred ones. They're very lightly starred. I usually wear that one for his, but look like little me decided to go. I'm too tired to actually pay attention to which pair of pants I'm putting on. So that was Lust. A very lustful skeleton as we know it. His cosplay did not take me long to make. I spent most of my time, I think, cutting out the fabric than making it. This cosplay could take you up to maybe 3 to 6 hours to make if you're really determined to get it done in one day. Because in the same day I made the spine. So the spine took me maybe 3 hours to do. Just in particular, just because I wanted the spine on. I cut out the pieces for it. I labeled it. I was expecting to do the back too, but got too lazy for it. So I'm finally out of cosplay. So I'm going to go put this up and I'm going to show you guys my cosplay wall, shall we? Let's continue this over to the wall, shall we? We are here at my cosplay wall, and as you see, every single cosplay here actually put up. We have blue over here, we have error, we have ink, we have regular sands, we have lust, we have fell, and we have fell papyrus. These are the cosplay I have at the moment. As you can see, there's 2 empty spots. 2 of them. I'm opting to do 2 cosplays ideas. 1, 2. The 2 that get the most votes, or the person who comments the most on the 2 characters they want, we put into I will be doing a live stream for them. But to let you guys know, please do not be hard on me doing these cosplay and very rough on which ones I pick. Please pick very simple ones to do, because these cosplays take a while to do. When I'm going to be recording down here on my little pad, down here with my juice and my little sewing kit. And here is all the stuff we're going to be cosplaying from. And as you can see, there's a bit of orange right here, and there's a lot more orange up in here because I want to do one more character in particular. I guess you can probably tell who he is, but I'm going to let you guys guess in the comment section because I like to see you guys be more active with me. And I love cosplay. By the way, you guys, I noticed one thing, and decided not to mention it yet, but we reached 373 subscribers today. Like, oh my glob. Well, you guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hold on, give me a moment. I want to thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you're new to my channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a moment, please. And coming up the day is right here. If you're new to my channel, like I said, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not new to my channel, subscribe. Even if you're not new and you have not subscribed yet, hit that notification bell to be notified every single time I upload. And I'll see ya later, my little raindrops. See ya!
They say don't run from love.